Hey yo, E King Fight News. Y'all know what it is, back at it. And shout out to Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. And guess what? He turned down a 42.5% split against Canelo Alvarez. Unbelievable, isn't it? You know what? I have to give him credit. He's standing firm on 50-50 or no fight. And at the end of the day, you have to respect it. But let me know what you guys think. We got more on this coming right up. E King Fight News. You know what it is. All right. Triple G. Gennady Golovkin. Now, according to Oscar De La Hoya, there's no fight. There's no fight. 100% there's no fight. Triple G, there might be one last-ditch effort, according to Oscar. Because it seems like the way he's been trying to make this fight happen is not give him 50-50, but give him something pretty fucking close. And, 42.5%. I mean, it's funny because I swear Tom Loeffler came out and said, you know what, we'll take 45. So I don't know what the deal is with Triple G. According to Tom Loeffler, he has the final say. My question is this a duck? Do you guys consider this to be a duck? Because now it's Triple G saying no, and Canelo saying let's fight. And it seems like that's been the pattern ever since Canelo tested positive. Maybe there's something Triple G's doesn't want to really say, but at the end of the day, he said he would take it for 50%. So, I mean, this is a tough situation for all parties. And as I mentioned, I want to see Canelo move on from this whole situation. It hasn't done him any good. I mean, he fought to a draw in the first fight. He wants to get a victory in the second fight. And it seems like that fight being called off in May, it just sucked the air out of the tire, so to speak. I mean, it completely took away the luster of this fight for Cinco de Mayo. A lot of people still are talking about it. It shocks me because, there's a huge Mexican fan base out there, I suppose, that want to see this fight. Me, not so much. I want to see Golovkin move on and fight real middleweights in the division. That's what I want to see. I want to see Golovkin move on, fight some legitimate middleweight fights, and just stop, looking for bums. He's been bum hunting ever since Canelo pulled out. I mean, he hasn't agreed to fight. He's a mandatory Derevyanchenko. That hasn't happened. Will he fight Ryota Murata in Japan? I know Tom Loeffler mentioned that as a potential option, if not Canelo. But let's take a look at what Oscar had to say here. Shout out to Boxing Scene. Gennady Golovkin has turned down what Oscar De La Hoya has said was his final financial offer for the rematch. Golovkin declined a 57.5 to 42.5 split, where he would be the B-side. I mean, that is 7.5% more than what he agreed to for a fight in May. What else? There's no fight. De La Hoya told ESPN.com there's no fight. We want the fight. Loeffler wants the fight. Clearly, the only person who doesn't want the fight is Triple G. The fans want the fight. We bent over backward. We've come up, and there's no budge from him. So there's no fight. 100%, there's no fight. Wow, guys. Wow, man. I don't know, man, if Triple G just turned into this cold-hearted businessman overnight. But it's real, guys. Triple G is not taking this fight, man. And you call it a duck. I personally give him credit. I personally give him credit for this move. It may cost him the biggest payday of his career. But if he truly is this guy that is firmly believes that he truly deserves 50%, and he's standing firm on that, I give him credit. Absolutely. So we're gonna see if Oscar De La Hoya can find a way to salvage this fight. According to ESPN, however, Golden Boy is willing to pitch an unspecified Hail Mary idea for another potential way to save the fight. Who knows how that is? An angered Golovkin demanded a 50-50 split for the rematch 3 weeks ago. After that, I know Tom Loeffler said he's willing to take 45. So what shocks me is this is only 2.5% from that 45. So would he take 45? That's my question. I'm just reading through this now, and I don't see any other major details. According to this article, Daniel Jacobs also isn't satisfied with Golden Boy's offer, and Eddie Hearn and his manager Keith Connolly are willing to continue negotiating for a September 15th fight. So that's good news for Danny Jacobs. I'll tell you that. That's really good news for Danny Jacobs, who could potentially get a miracle, literally, and snag a fight with Canelo. And if they're willing to give Golovkin 42.5, goddamn, give Danny Jacobs 30%, man. Give him 35. He's got to take that shit. I mean, he's literally fought two really no-name guys. A tough fight, 2 tough fights with Luis Cubas Arias, and of course his most recent fight against Sulecki. So those 2 guys gave a good effort of themselves, but Danny Jacobs did win both fights. Yeah, man. Maybe Daniel Jacobs versus Canelo is the target now. We know that may not bring in massive pay-per-view buys. It may not break a mill, but Canelo does remain A-side. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I don't know why they're going back to this 50-50 idea when Tom Loeffler came out and said he's willing to take 55-45. I don't know what's going on with Golovkin right now, but that is the scoop. That's the scoop, guys. Golovkin says no. Is it a duck? Is it a business move? Is it morals? What's the motivation? Does he really believe he's the ace? He's equal to Canelo? Because in terms of a draw, there's a reason. There's a reason why Golovkin left Las Vegas to go fight in California. There's a reason, guys. There's also a reason Gennady Golovkin hasn't called out Billy Joe Saunders. What's up with that situation? That's the WBO champion. Golovkin has stated several times he wants to unify the titles, yet he's shown no interest in fighting Billy Joe Saunders. That would, if he went and grabbed that title, became undisputed, he would be universally recognized as the #1 middleweight in the world, and then he can come back to the Canelo table and be either 50-50 or A-side. But he can ask for 50-50 and have a great claim to it. In this case, I don't see how realistic that is. So Gennady Golovkin, credit to him. He's staying firm on his morals, on his stance that this is a 50-50 fight. Canelo fucked up in May, and he deserves that extra 15%. I find that so intriguing. But at the end of the day, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. So let me know what you guys think, man. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. Gennady Golovkin declines this offer from Canelo Alvarez, a last-ditch effort, and a 1-day, 24-hour ultimatum. Do you want to fight or not? And Golovkin says no fight. I can't even say it's a duck. You guys let me know. Is it a duck or not? E-King Fight News, man. That's what's up.